Welcome to the 24th episode of the Addison County Country Minute. I'm your host, Well Den Opinionated, and as always, a continued celebration of Don Harron. We start this program today bringing you a brand new product. As some of you may remember, some shows back, number 6, we brought out a fast seller. Oh yes, the Oda Holstein Farmhands Tap the Manure Pit Dry. Yeah. Due to that success, we are bringing something that many of you are chomping at the bit to get a hold of. A seasonal favorite. Pumpkin spiced manure candles. When you want that pumpkin, but also want to bring the barn whiff in your home, good Lord! Oh, nothing says fall like good manure smelling candle. Act now as the runoff's running dry. Farmhands are standing by. Remember, Christmas just around the corner. Anyway, we'd like to start this program today and take a moment and celebrate dairy farmers. Not only here in the Green Mountain State and all across New England, but all across these United States of America. Up at the dawn, working till the job is done. The most undervalued, underappreciated, underpaid, and overworked fellers and lady LLers. Can't say enough about them. A work ethic heads and tails above the rest. So head on into your general store and buy some milk. Maybe some chocolate or cheese, whatever tickles your fancy. And if you're lactose intolerable, they have that too. Support your local farmers. It's good for everyone. On the news. Old Herbert, who had been a retired farmer for a long time in Starksboro, became bored and decided he was going to open a medical clinic. He put up a sign outside the barn that said, "Get your treatment for $500. If not cured, get back $1,000. Huh? Well, this young doctor named Paul was getting positive that this old geezer didn't know beans about medicine. He thought to himself, this would be a great opportunity to get $1,000. He went to Dr. Hurlbert's office, the Burn Clinic. Dr. Hurlbert, I've lost all taste in my mouth. Can you please help me? Dr. Hurlbert says, absolutely. Nurse, please bring medicine from box 2 and put 3 drops in the patient's mouth. The patient yells, "Ah, this is gasoline." Dr. Hurlbert says, congratulations, you got your taste buds back. That'll be $500. Dr. Paul gets annoyed. Comes back after a couple days figuring to cover his money. Dr. Hurlbert, I've lost my memory. I cannot remember a darn thing. Dr. Hurlbert says to the nurse, please bring medicine from box 2 and put 3 drops in the patient's mouth. Dr. Paul says, oh, no, you don't. That's gasoline. Dr. Hurlbert says, congratulations. You've got your memory back. That'll be $500. Dr. Paul, after losing $1,000, leaves angry and comes back after several more days. You've had enough. Dr. Hurlbert, my eyesight has become weak, and I can hardly see. Dr. Hurlbert thinks for a minute and says, oh, young man, I don't have any medicine for that. So here's your $1,000 back. Dr. Paul says, but this is only $500. Dr. Hurlbert says, congratulations, you got your vision back. That'll be $500. Oh, yeah. Moral of the story, don't mess with an old farmer. It's a miracle. Anyway. In other news, a nun was driving down Little Chicago Road there in Ferrisburg when her car started spitting and sputtering and it ran out of gas. Remember as she passed a farmhouse a short ways back, she walked back to see if they could help her with some fuel. The farmer, very obliging, but could only offer her an old bedpan to use as a container to carry it in. Appreciative, she smiled and thanked the farmer and made her way back to the car. As she was careful pouring the fuel in the tank from the bedpan, another car pulled up to see if she needed any help. After taking one look at the nun and what she was doing, he exclaimed in amazement, "Well now, that's what I call faith, sister." Anyway, before we sign off, I'd like to say Happy Labor Day. Hope nobody labored too much, but we all know the farmers were up doing their thing. Yes, sir. Anyway, tune in next week for another fast-paced, exciting, informative episode. And remember, the quickest way to double your money is to fold it in half and put it back in your pocket.